speaker is Christine Marsh from England. Friends, we never met before, but she energizes me. She energizes me. She is the source of abundance. She is the hope. She also makes me perspire because every time she communicates, there is a spark in her communication, and you can see the spark on her face. Right? Never ask this lady how young she is. You can see the youthfulness in the message to be communicated by Christine Marsh. Over to you, Miss Christine Marsh. I'm so happy to have you here. Over to you, Miss Christine Marsh. Please, over to you.
Thank you for such a glowing introduction, greatly appreciated from someone I respect so much. I think what we are doing today really is consolidating the legacy that we're going to leave. We're talking about it being a reference for the future. A legacy to me is a gift, but it's only of value if it becomes a living legacy. And I think what this book has captured is the whole plethora of lessons that people have shared as they've gone through this troubled time. And my love and thoughts to all of you who have suffered a loss, having personally lost my husband just before Christmas. It has not been a good time, but I think something that I have valued is knowing that you're not alone. I think we said one death is a tragedy, millions just become statistics. And this book has meant that each and every one of us have had a voice. So thank you so much for providing that for us. Leonardo da Vinci is one of my role models, and his quote of simplicity is the ultimate sophistication is one I think we should all bear in mind, because this book has stripped us down to our very essential core, our values, and how we have coped. Now, coping means to deal successfully with. It doesn't mean the situation goes away. What I'd like you to perhaps appreciate is that my first formative 7 years were spent in India, and I had a very wonderful free nomadic life. However, the price for that is when we returned to England, it was discovered that I couldn't read. Now, this can be quite an influence on a child at the age of 7 to be branded stupid. And it became my life's mission that nobody, and I mean nobody, should be judged unless they've been given an opportunity to learn. I would like to share with you a very simple formula for success. If you'd like to take a note, it is the letter M times X, the letter M times S equals P. And the M equals motivation. Now, if I'm scoring myself out of motivation today, it's a 10. You don't get much higher than this, do you? It's fantastic. But if I multiply that by the S for my skills, the day I stop learning really, I think would be very sad. So you're looking at, say, today, I would like to think perhaps my skills from the path that I've trodden equals 7. So motivation of 10, skills of 7. Now, if I multiply that, my performance today would be 70%. I've got 30% to grow in. So where better to learn to grow with a prestigious and distinguished associates that my dear friend Raj Gupta has pulled together. I think this is the beginning of something really fantastic. So I got excitement. The energy is flowing. It is really marvelous. So what I did really was pay homage to the teachers who didn't take this stupid child, but realized she had potential and got to the core of what was her problem of being a difficult. Have anyone been branded difficult? I certainly was. But the key thing was the ability was there. I hadn't had the opportunity. The way she taught me was just basically to look at these black squiggles and go on a treasure hunt. What did they mean? And she taught me nouns, she taught me verbs, she taught me adjectives. And the whole wonder of the written word, I don't know who said it or whether I'm correctly quoting it, It's on the lines that the brain lives at the end of a pen. And once we capture that, it is there, it becomes a living legacy. And it's something I have resisted. I've got to, this is my first publication. I can talk and talk, as you well know, but the discipline of capturing what is in your heart in the written word is not an easy one. So what I would like really to do is to think about how best you can go forward and keep this going, because as I say, I do believe it's the beginning of something really very special. I went through the commercial. Something's happening. Is that the whistle to make me stop talking? Have I finished my time?
No, no. You can conclude. You can conclude, Miss Christine. You can conclude. Yes.
Well, really what I would like to do is to wish you well, and I'm really looking forward to filling that missing 30% by sharing our wisdom. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and blessings to you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Christine. Potential unrealized often turns into pain. And I'm glad you are out to help realize that potential, not in yourself, but in the world, in society. That's wonderful.